Hi guys, this is Anita and I am here with ScapeSkill. I am going to currently be actually actively skilling during this, just so you can see something in the background. I am going to do an interview with him, just a short, quick, get to know him a little better, who he is and whatnot. So if you can go ahead and give me an introduction to who you are and what you do in RuneScape, that would be great.
Alright, my name's Sam in real life, and my RuneScape name is ScapeSkill. I'm a max player, and I enjoy PVMing and skilling. I also flip a lot, as any of you that's been subscribed to me, you might have noticed that I've got quite a lot of flipping videos, and yeah, they're quite fun to do. I also do a few PVM series, which are also, good fun, and yeah, that's pretty much the basics.
Sounds like fun. It's flipping hard. Oh, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and jump into my first question, even though I was going to change it. What are your thoughts on the evolution of combat beta system?
To tell you the truth, I think it's actually going to be a good update for the game. I've told many people that it's going to sort of bring skill into how combat works, which RuneScape lacked compared to like other MMOs. I think it will, it looks good. If any of you have played it, the moves look really good, like the animations and graphics. They all look like top notch and stuff. And yeah, like I said, it's just going to bring skill into the game and take out the luck side of things, which can get really annoying in terms of like PKing or PVMing.
Mm-hmm. Is there any like things that you would personally want to improve with the EOC?
Well, I haven't really played it that much, so I don't really know what I don't really like about it. I'm just gonna wait until it's fully out because they're still gonna be making changes from the beta until they release the proper thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait till that comes out and then I can give you like my verdict on everything.
Obviously, we can all give a verdict at that point. No, I'm joking. So, if you could create any skill in RuneScape, what would it be and why?
That's a tough one, seeing as like RuneScape's finding it hard to think of a new skill, but I've got one in mind which quite a lot of other people have as well, and it's like forming into different monsters and being able to attack as their monsters with like special abilities. I think that'd be really cool. Um, you know, RuneScape hasn't seen anything like that before, so it'll bring in something new. Should bring in a lot more players as well. As I said, it's going to be fun compared to other skills such as like woodcutting or fire making, which
Mm-hmm.
really isn't that fun. But yeah, they could do a lot with forming. I don't know the proper word for it, but
I
yeah,
believe
just
morphing.
transforming, morphing. That's the word. Yeah, so pretty much just morphing into a different form, I guess. So yeah.
All right. I think that's actually one I haven't heard. I asked that question to a couple people, and that's one I haven't heard.
Yep.
All right. So, Mr. Sam,
Okay.
um, you're a fellow YouTuber. So, like, where did you get your inspiration to become a YouTuber?
Um, Probably from RuneShark. I subscribed to them pretty much when they just started out. They had about 3K subscribers, and I just come across their Herblore habitat guide, and I thought, these guys seem to know what they're doing. So, I subscribed to them for future guides, and yeah, they just kept bringing out really good videos and that, and that really just inspired me to do my own. Maybe I could become as good as them. I'm not too sure about that, but I have tried, and I've got quite a good subscriber base right now. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to continue making videos. So, yeah, RuneShark was the main sort of focus of where I started making videos from. So thanks to them.
Um, Along with that, like becoming new and like aspiring and getting them views that everybody loves and wants. What advice could you give to like a brand new YouTuber with no subs, no views, no nothing, and they're just starting and they're trying to get ideas that everybody else has already done, but putting their own twist on it? What would you give them for
Um,
advice?
my advice would be to be unique. You want to stand out from the crowd. What I personally did for my channel at the start was vlogs. If you don't know what a vlog is, it's pretty much like just what you're doing on RuneScape. So right now I'm doing fletching. You could just record yourself doing, different things on RuneScape, and just discuss random topics. They can be like unique for everyone because not everyone on the game is doing the same thing at the same time, or you know everyone's got different goals and that, so you could always talk about them. And my second tip is just to keep making the videos. Like, don't make one video and give up because you only got 5 views. That happened to me, except I didn't give up. I just put out another video the next day, and then another video, and you just keep doing that, and you'll eventually get more and more subscribers every day, and it will just motivate you to make more. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. All right,
that's pretty
being
much
a
it.
YouTuber myself, I've already started doing what you said before I knew you were gonna say it. So hence the reason why I'm trying to make a video a day for a while, and then I'm gonna move it out to like a video a week. Um, just because it is hard with what I do at RuneZone and stuff. So um, I'm gonna attempt this. Um, all right, let's see what else can I ask you. Um, what's your favorite fan site?
Um, if I was to tell you the truth, it would probably be Tippet, as I've used that one the most. But RuneZone, I've stumbled across you, and you've told me good things about it. I've checked it out, and I like it because it's up to date, and it has its own radio and stuff, which is epic. I really like that. It's got a nice forum, and the layout of it's nice. But yeah, Tippet, I've used that really from when I first started playing RuneScape. Same with like Rune HQ and Sal's Realm, but Tippet definitely did stand out as it just had simple guides
Mm-hmm.
for everything really. So yeah, Tippet.
So, not gonna persuade you, but I will take your answer and run with it.
Okay.
Um, what
RuneZone
are
looks promising though, so yeah.
right? RuneZone is amazing. What other games do you play other than just RuneScape?
I play Minecraft. I actually do have a Minecraft channel. I've got some vids ready to be uploaded, but I'm just waiting for my duo partner to confirm that he's ready to upload his. So yeah, Minecraft for the PC. I got Skyrim for the PC as well. I like to play that. Recently downloaded Team Fortress 2, just sort of getting into that. I've got a PS3. I've got. I mainly play about FIFA on that. FIFA 13, which is coming out soon. I've got the demo for that. It's pretty epic. But mostly just the FIFA games. Used to play Call of Duty like a couple years back, but just got a bit bored of it now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, mainly just FIFA on the PS3. I've got quite a load of other games as well, but I'm not really going to go through all of them right now because I can't remember half of them.
So you only play Xbox other than PC games?
Yeah, RuneScape is sort of the main game I play. It needs to be my main game as I'm going for like Comp Cape.
Mm-hmm.
120 dungeoneering is not going to be easy. So, yeah,
It'll be easy. Don't worry.
thing.
I'll help you.
I just need to get a good team. Yeah,
I can help you.
all the good people have gone. Thank you.
I'm gonna help other people too, so you'll just tag along with me.
Okay.
Um, what brought you to RuneScape? Like the very first day that you logged on, what were your well, I'll do a multiple question. What brought you to RuneScape, and when you first logged on, what were your thoughts on the game?
Well, I was actually around a friend's house back in, I'd say 2006, and he pretty much just showed me it. He said, "Hey, look at this game. It's called RuneScape." And at the time, I didn't even have the internet, so it was like quite interesting to see, real people talking. Well, obviously it wasn't real people, but real people behind the characters talking and walking and doing stuff. I thought that was really cool, and that you could actually interact with them as well. So yeah, he kept showing me the game, and I got internet like a few months later, and that was like one of the first things I wanted to go on because it looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it just pretty much went from there. I liked all the skills it had. I found like woodcutting really good fun back then. Um, and yeah, it just went from there. I guess it's been playing ever since. I haven't actually ever quit. Um, I've been playing for about 5 years now, and yeah, like I said at the start, I'm a max player, so just got that under 5 years. So that's cool.
That's impressive. The only like massive accomplishment that I have done is, and they're gonna see me check to my skills. I got Questcape and maintain it.
That's good.
If a quest comes out, I do it the same day it comes out. no guides, which is
Yep.
it's hard sometimes.
Good
Um,
old-fashioned way. Do it
it's
yourself.
difficult because um, of the fact that you don't have anything to go on, and if the quest may be like not well written for a certain part of it, you won't know where to go or what items you may or may not
Yeah,
need.
that's true.
So it's not the fact that it's unwritten well; it's just very unclear on what you'll need. Um, so doing quest cape like that was hard. When I first started, I used Amber Meow's guides.
Yeah,
I also interviewed her, which was an amazing thing. But
that was awesome.
no, it was her guides were amazing only because they were interactive and on YouTube. I didn't have to read a guide. I will admit that I did use other people's fan sites guides. I won't name names.
What do?
But I wasn't with Rune Zone when I was doing it, so I used to use Rune HQ's guides for quests.
Mm.
But their maps were upside down, and so it made it confusing on where
Oh,
to go, or not pointing in the north direction, which I'm sure they've heard a lot of complaints about. But either way, they have good guides. I will not disclaim them. Um,
yeah. I
uh,
definitely remember watching Amber Meow's videos for some quests I used to do.
she's good at what she does.
Yeah,
I will not lie.
she gives like full detail and everything. Really easy to follow as well.
All right, talking about quests, what was your favorite quest series? And um, which ones do you wish they would update or expand or whatnot?
Probably my favorite one would be the Majorat. I think I said that right.
The Ritual of the
Um,
Marjarat
yeah, that
series?
quest. That was a really good one, I thought.
Really good.
Um, yeah, I like the rewards as well, glaciers and loads of other things as well. The quest was fun to do.
Mhm.
It was different. Not that good at quests. Oh, I don't really know too much about quests and all the series and that. But one that I'd like them to expand would be the Elven quests or the Elf. Because they haven't really touched on that. They've got a couple, but they haven't really made one in a long time, and they've got that area which hasn't even been like opened in
Prithia.
forever. Yeah,
I want that to
yeah.
open so
People have
bad.
been like thinking what's in there for like ages, and Jaggers have not like given anything away. So yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Good answers. If someone wanted to donate gold points to you or GP, um, would you take it?
If they personally, if they want to give it to me, then I'm happy to take it. But I never ask for donations. I don't, make a video and be like, hey, I need some money. Can people donate to me? Come this world. If people want to give me some money for, because I help them out, I guess. A lot of people say that. They just give it to me as a thank you. So, if they want to give it to me, then that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Good, good, good. I don't ever. My personal thoughts is I never take GP for personal gain. I do run a lot of events within Rune Zone, so I do take GP for that. But it goes right back to the community, and I don't even keep one GP of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
that's nice.
I but like, cause a couple people have been like, "Oh, you take donations." I've been tweeted that before, so I'm like, "But it's for the community. It's not for me. I don't level with it. If I leveled with um, donations, I wouldn't be fletching maples."
Yeah,
First off,
I
I mean that's what I'm doing during the video. So,
yeah, I'm next
and
to you.
it's lagging. So, please don't comment on that. I don't know why it's lagging. So, I do apologize that the video, like the gameplay, and I even went on minimum detail, so it wouldn't lag, but it just seemed to lag. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just
Mm.
got too many tabs open or some. I don't know, but whatever. Um,
Back to that quickly, just going back to that money giving thing. I've actually been offered like money from a Dyson clan to actually sponsor them in a video. But I've declined it because I'm just not really into that thing.
that was my
I
next question.
Oh really?
Honestly, it was. I was gonna ask, how do you feel about dicing and gambling in game?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but they've they've PM me on YouTube saying, hey, can you sponsor us or promote us? And I'm like, thought about it, but it's not my thing. I take if people want to give me stuff as from my fans and that, just to say thank you, I'll take that. But any other sort of like dicing or anything like that, flower game hosts, and I don't do that. I don't
I
play it
hope they
either. I don't really
do.
like it.
I hope they do what they did in the EOC and make all the flowers just red.
Yeah,
Um,
me too. I'm hoping. I don't see why not.
and if you have to have, I think there was one quest that you had to have like a different color flower, and you have to give her like a flower or something. I don't remember, but I think it was the troll wise what flower anyways.
Mm.
But if a quest calls for like a certain color flower, like you could only at that point in time like maybe grow that flower, but only you could see it. That way you can't gamble when you have that point in the quest where it opens the colors up. Um,
Yeah.
but I think the fact that if they made them all the same color, um, it would eliminate dicing or I mean flower game hosting because there's not much you can do if they're all going the same direction. You have a fan here,
Oh
or
yeah.
a friend.
Uh, yeah, I kind of remember her from like ages ago.
Nice. So we're gonna give a quick shout out to Alma Almighty, um, who
Oh
ended up
god.
saying hi to Sam while we were doing the video. So shout out to you. So anyways, if they made them all go um, the same direction and be uniform, there's no way they can gamble. I know people were gambling with like the dungeoneering cape, but that can be
Mm.
actually
Oh yeah.
fixed, and it would be cheating anyway. So I doubt people would do it anyways. Because
Plus that seal emote thing.
that, and if you wear a ring with a dungeoneering emote with a 99 cape, you can actually um, fix it to where you would always win. But now with the new Solomon store stuff, you could actually just be wearing boots, different boots, because there's ranger boots, mage
Yeah.
boots, and then no one would actually notice that you're actually putting boots on before you do the emote. So it's um, that could be cheating, and I don't think. I think it should still be random whether what you're wearing or not, but whatever, that's not neither here nor there.
Mm.
But I think that they should definitely do something with the gambling and the rich
Definitely.
get richer and the poor get poorer and banks are being cleaned. If I wanted my bank to be clean, at least I'll have some pride and do staking.
Yeah. I think if
Staking
they
is like you have to use skill. I don't like
mm, I
it.
was I was gonna say like if they can never find like a solution to fix like gambling, such as like dicing, flower game,
Hmm.
then they should just like if a JMod sees them or any mod sees anyone like hosting, then they should just be like perm banned or something because
Well,
it's
if they're muted, they can't talk.
yeah,
You know,
but
if they get
they
muted
could
from
find
doing
some way
it,
of doing
but
it. Yeah,
I'm assisting somebody. That's funny. Free farming XP.
they'd probably find some way through quick chat or something to do it. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think I wish they would get rid of it. I think that if people actually had to go, I got 2 XP for that. That's great.
Congrats.
Uh, I think if people actually had to go back to before the gambling came on and the dicing of actually going out and earning your own money, I think that would bring back the old attitudes that people used to have.
Yeah,
Um, with skilling and like not sorry I lost train of thought because he was asking a question. um I think it would bring back the old let me help you, you help me, you go pick 5,000 flasks or not
yeah,
flasks, flax, and I'll string it and then we can sell it and share the profit. um that
yeah.
kind of
That sort of trust is
mentality.
gone now.
But yeah, but now all trust is gone. Like, why am I gonna go spend 5,000 flax when I could just go buy it in the GE?
Exactly. Yeah,
So the old, you cook, I fish, and we share the profit. Um, and then let's get it done and make money. But now it's like as long as you can flip, well, you could flip back then too, um, but as long as the GE is here and dicing and all this other stuff to make money, no one really cares about actually doing skills. Um,
yeah. especially as a school of fortune and
Hmm.
all of that
How
type
do
of
you
thing
feel
coming into
about
the
the
game.
Spill of Fortune?
Probably the same as everyone else. I don't like it. Um, I was watching the live streams, the RuneScape live streams, and they were saying, they needed to bring it in to like help fund the company.
Hmm.
I'm not too sure about that because I don't know anything about the profits or anything, so I can't tell if they're being real, like serious about it, or that they just really want some money for themselves. Um, but yeah, I just wish it was never in the game really, and I got 1 XP for that for the win.
Oh, I got one more than you. Uh,
That's great.
um,
So yeah, I don't like the Score Fortune or the Solomon's General Store. I If I was to choose one, I'd say the Solomon's General Store because most of the stuff in there is cosmetic. And
hmm.
yeah, apart from the bank boosters, but they said they're going to be putting that into a loyalty reward shop, a couple of weeks after it actually came out, which
Already
should
has
be
came out,
soon.
so it should be
Oh, has
coming.
it? Oh,
It's
I never
or
knew that.
no, no, it's already came out in the Solomon's General Store. It has
Yeah.
not
Oh,
came
yeah.
out in Loyalty, and I
Oh, I'm
want to
waiting
know
for
what
that.
the difference is going to be because it's 378 um Solomon's points or whatever rune coins,
Yeah.
and like most things in the loyalty shop is 5,000 or more, unless you're getting an emote, and then it's like 12,000. So like really, how much are they going to charge us in the Solomon's General Store? Not the, I
Exactly.
mean the loyalty shop, not the Solomon's General Store. My bad.
Oh,
For bank
yeah.
space for those that can't afford to do it with cash, like how much are they going to penalize those people?
I hope it's not too much
I hope
now.
it's not too much either. Like I don't mind spending 10,000 points or even
Yeah.
15,000 points. Oh, sorry, 15,000 points for more bank space. If that's what
I'd
I
agree
need,
with
because
that.
after I get all my emotes, I got the auras that I want, and I do plan on upgrading those. So they're obviously higher and more beneficial. Um, every time I open my bank, you can see how many auras I have. It's funny. Um, so, like, I don't mind upgrading those, but as soon as I get all my emotes, then, like, I don't have anything to spend my money on. I'm not buying outfits because they're lame. They're not very well. A lot of them aren't very well designed. I bought a couple of them. Actually, I bought quite a few of them, and I've never worn them. And all they do is sit in my house. So,
Yeah, I'm
um,
not really into the outfits too much. More of just sort of the auras and the
I am only for video making
bonuses.
purposes. I help with a lot of RSMVs with Cherry Bomb 04 and a few other people like Kayla Goes WTF,
Hmm.
and I help a lot of other vid makers with their videos. So having a lot of outfits and emotes is perfect for them. So that's what I've been focusing a lot of my time on is getting like the
Mm.
construction outfit. I can't stand what? I can't. Sorry, I just had a moment. And you'll see it in the video when you go to watch it why I had a moment. But anyways, um, so I just I can't stand Flash Factory or Powder Factory thingy, and so I don't see why I need to get that outfit. And plus, I've never used it, nor have I seen anybody else use it. Um, so I
I've never
haven't
even
found a
been there, to be fair.
I was there once and I absolutely was like they really didn't change anything and it's confusing to me. It wasn't to me it wasn't one of the best well thought out mini games that they have done. But
Mm.
meh, it's nice for those that understood it because I sure in the hell didn't because yeah I just suck. And so I try to get all the outfits and random different things. And that's why my bank is full. So having the ability to keep a lot of that stuff in my house, easy access for videos, because she randomly just calls on me. She's like, "I need you now wearing this outfit, and can you be here in like 5 minutes?" So I go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I do. And so needless to say, that's why I want more bank space so I can keep my capes in my house in my bank instead of my house. But my house is
Mm.
just as easy. It's just that you have to keep opening it every time you want to remove a cape. So I wish they would have a feature to possibly remove more than one cape without it closing the interface.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
I'd just like to have more bank space, just because like I'd like to have everything really. I'd like to have like as many resources as I can, and if you collect them all, it does fill up your bank fast, and
Oh, I
it is
know.
annoying, especially when you have to clean it all out.
Oh, I know.
But
I'm
when it's all neat
constantly
and that, it's
dropping
annoying.
stuff on the ground that I could keep and end up
Yeah,
losing that GP because I just can't stand putting it in the GE and like making 2K off of it when it's more than just like 2K to me. And
yeah,
putting it on the GE is like giving somebody else's resources and again for not doing anything.
yeah.
I don't like people who buy their skills, even though I'm not gonna say that I've never not bought a skill. 75 mil for 95 to 99 per was not nice. um,
Yeah.
so buying skills is cool, but um, if if you could change one aspect of the game, what would it be and why?
Definitely free trade.
What?
Now, that is interesting because I actually voted for free trade to come back when they did the poll quite a long
Uh
time
huh.
ago actually now. I think free trade sort of ruined the game with all the bots and everything trading all the money. Um, the prices of stuff have gone everywhere. I just preferred it without free trade really.
What if
I think it
they?
was much more stable, and same with like all the drops, especially from Slayer. Like all the drops were high value. I do
Yeah,
miss that.
whips. I do miss whips being a reasonable
They're like
price.
3 mil. It's like
They're like
amazing.
300K now, or maybe 400K now.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
just
much. It's so low that I don't even own one anymore because to me it's like
it's
not worth having.
Slayer's not worth it. I mean, it's still fun. It just you're just losing out on that sort of drop factor and
Mhm.
effigies which they used to have when I did it.
Effigies were amazing. I've seen
Oh
one
yeah.
effigy since I started training Slayer on my free time, which is hardly
Oh
ever.
wow.
But um, I'm just I keep getting Skype pop-up messages. It's funny. Um, of people logging in, so they're gonna know who's on my friends list. It's kind of funny. I'm just waiting for that one that we were talking about earlier to log
Oh
in, and
yeah.
they're gonna be like, "Nuh-uh."
Oh right.
So,
Yeah.
if I could personally change one aspect of the game, it definitely wouldn't be free trade, but I think I can
Okay.
expand on that. Maybe you can only have free trade with your friends that have been on your account for longer than like 60 days.
Yeah, I think they
Um,
did something similar to that
they
before.
did. You had a like a different buffer. Um, you could do like more money. I think it was up to 250K or 500K or I don't remember it exactly. Um,
Yeah.
only because of the fact that it was so long ago and I hated the free trade system and I ended up going and collecting poison arrow plus pluses. I don't remember what boss drops them or what monster drops them, but I
I
went
think it
and
was Zami. Zami drops Addy Arrow
yeah,
P plus
I we
plus.
went and camped them so we could have like different forms of it, or we made them ourselves, just so we could have a different form of money, um, in game that we could trade instead of using cash. Um, and it was retarded.
It
Um,
is it's crazy.
it was
All that junk
super
trading and
crazy,
stuff. I remember when Granite went to like 10k each.
right?
It was like I don't know if it was like a random glitch or something, but Granite was like 500 GP, and then the next day it just went straight to 10k, and people were like, the whole quarry was completely packed, but of course, no one was actually able to sell it, but people tried using it for junk trading and stuff, which it didn't work because everyone knew Granite would crash. So yeah, it was just weird that happened.
Those Addy arrows crashed too, though.
Oh
Like
yeah,
but
definitely.
as soon as they brought free trade back, they crashed like buku. So all those people that used the arrows ended up losing money in the end, and they didn't realize that. So I never actually sold anything and took junk for it. It was cash now or whatever. Like, don't give me
Yeah,
junk. Like, I don't want your junk because I'm just gonna have to drop it and lose money anyways. Um, but when I was bossing, it did make a lot of difference because I knew that I could go and give somebody junk and get something for it. And I knew that I got that item off the ground. And
Mm.
it made that drop so much more worth it because I knew that if I needed, like, that's how I got my first BGS. In fact,
All
because
right.
Zammy was never camped ever, because the drops there are usually, crap. So I knew that Addy Arrows, again, was a massive drop for them, for that boss. And so we went and camped it for like 3 weeks
Wow.
nonstop. And we got like, I had like, I don't know, like five, no, it was 55 mil, because I was able to buy a BGS with straight up Addy Arrows. And that was when BGSs were really high. And then I was like, let's go camp it again so I can change in this BGS and get an SGS, which was the absolute like favorite god sword I could ever have.
Definitely.
Um,
It's great for Slayer back then too, when there wasn't like summoning or soul split.
exactly. So I didn't have those factors because I just recently got 99 or magic prayer, so I didn't have soul split until just recently, anyways.
Mm.
Um, So, needless to say, I ended up buying my SGS with like maybe 10 mil cash out of my own bank. The rest was Addy Arrows and a BGS.
Wow.
It was amazing. So, I wish we could bring back the art of actually being creative with our buying and selling, um, and it makes sure that um, we have to work hard for what we do. Like, working hard is like actually going and camping a boss or camping uh, those trees and woodcutting and actually skilling ourselves instead of
Yeah,
just
like do it
doing
yourself and
do
stuff.
it yourself stuff. Like, I wish like everybody would try doing like a DIY
I have
whatever.
tried it. It's good fun.
It's
It,
hard because you can't use what's in your bank unless you
exactly, but
farmed
it's
it
like
yourself. And
it's just a reward afterwards. You feel good.
even if you don't like complete it, knowing you're going back to the good old days of RuneScape, of learning how to apply those skills. Like, if you were to actually think about it, like I was talking in my video that I made last night about how I'm going to mine the gold, turn the gold into bars, and then use it for crafting. So I'm going to end up
That'd
making,
be good.
I use 3 skills for that, and if I actually high elk those, whatever I make, I'm applying 3 skills at that point, or 4 skills. So if you try to think about how many skills you can get out of that one gold, like, it's amazing on how far you can take that gold bar and apply it to different skills.
Yeah.
Like smithing. Okay, so first it's going to be mining, then it's going to be smithing, and then it's going to be crafting, and then if I choose to high alch it, it'll be magic, and then I can turn the money into something else, and then again branch out again, and then that one gold bar just totally like went from a piece of gold to money back to another skill, like away from it. So
Yeah.
if people started thinking like that, they would probably go and do it themselves instead of spending the money on it and end up turning one skill into 4 skill gaining. And
Yeah. Plus, it would just improve the community, like we were discussing
exactly,
earlier.
it'll again will
People
improve
would
the
want to work
community.
together, and it'd just be a nice environment, really.
Exactly, and then like those high level people that have like, we're not gonna mention Suomi or like Jake or any of those high level people, but they can even
Yeah.
start helping again, even though they're not getting XP. Why not go buddy up with somebody who needs the stuff? And even though like, if using Suomi for instance,
Hmm.
he can't gain any skill in any of those skills that I just named because he has 200 mil in all of them. But he could go and work side by side with the person and collect gold ore for that person. So whatever she's collecting, or like if I was doing it with him, he would also be collecting at the same time. So then he could just give me the gold afterwards. Not saying I would take it for free. I would obviously purchase it, but I
Hmm.
wouldn't be having to purchase as much just to get my skill that much faster. I used to do that with a lot of my friends. I would go and like, just like we're doing right now, like we're standing at Catherby, not talking, but we're standing at Catherby and fletching together. Not that
Exactly.
I've given you any wood to do this. We both had our own uh, money. Obviously, I have 14k maple logs from Thrones of Miscellanea, which is going to end up
Oh God,
turning
yeah, I've got to
my.
check mine.
We can do that after we're done videoing. We're almost done, actually.
Okay.
So Uh, Needless to say, I think if people started thinking like that again, I think that um, the game and the community will actually be implemented how it used to be, and people would be more generous and nice and
Yeah.
willing to lend a hand every now
Plus,
and then.
if the yeah, exactly. If the high levels do it, like you said, Suomi or Jake, or just just generally good people, maybe maxed out players, it would just set a good example for the lower levels to maybe think about doing it too.
Well,
You know,
even
the lower
those
levels helping out even lower levels.
exactly, but even those that have already been maxed and they already have the 99, I know that a lot of the people that are got maxed in comp and even trimmed comp, wait, maybe not trimmed. Well, even though even such like Castle Wars has got trimmed comp and whatnot, they can
Yeah.
always go and say, because they have like Silent Core and Lee and or Regicidal and like even Amber Meow, who isn't maxed, could say, you know what, we're gonna go skilling today. Let's do it the good old fashioned style of, let's go mine gold ore, or let's go fish, sharks at the
Mm.
the good old, what is that, fishing guild? It's like to the east of or west of us, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, let's. Why can't we bring the gold community back of let's skill together, let's skill as friends, let's skill as clans, even though
Exactly.
clans weren't back. Well, clans were back then there, but not like it is today. Like, I don't know. It's changed with the new clan system. It's changed a lot, but I like it. I mean, I'm in an awesome clan, so I'm not.
Yeah, I've just joined one of mine, and to that, the gold community, the school of fortune is pretty much just totally against that. It's just a
Mhm.
quick, easy way to, you just got to log in and you could win 200 mil. You got to be very lucky, but it's just a simple way to get money, which, to be fair, and no one really deserves. I mean, fair enough. They've got it in the game, so you can't really just not do
Yeah.
it unless you choose not to. But
When you
it's
watch
just
this video back, um,
yeah.
whatever time this is now, and I'm telling you to watch it, a dude just ran through a closed door. And
Okay.
he just opened it to go back. That guy over there cooking. I
Okay.
watched it and I was like,
Skills,
that,
skills lead. Oh yeah, that's his name.
yes, skills lead. I was like, what? He just ran through that door and it was closed. And I was like, oh, and I'm filming. Yes. Anyways, so coming to a close, this has been a very informative um, interview with ScapeSkill, aka Sam. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was pretty long, so we're gonna go ahead and end it now. And if I can get in any other interviews or anybody else who wants to do an interview on my channel, please send me an inbox message or message me in game. Or if you have me on Skype or Twitter, you can do that as well. I will be putting all of the links in the description below. Thank you, Sam, so much for taking the time out of your day and
You're
interviewing me.
welcome. You're
All
welcome.
right.
Yeah, thanks for listening. I mean, thank you to Anita for actually, doing it. She asked some really good questions, which I enjoyed answering. Hopefully you guys, enjoyed watching it too or listening. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So,